The 1-3 Minnesota Fighting Vikings are the best 1-3 team in NFL history. I did it! I said it with a straight face. And they need to save their season Sunday at historic US Bank Stadium as the low-energy Detroit Lions literally limp their way into the friendly confines. And can we just please have just one ass whooping? Can we just have the start of a streak of ass whoopings, by the way? Can the Vikings at least win by 30 one time? Because everyone and their mom are expecting the Vikings to win. But deep down, Vikings fans, we know. We know. Is it going to take a Greg Joseph last-second field goal? Would love redemption for him, but the fact that you can't take care of the Lions in your own building better than that, come on. So here's the Vikings-Lions preview. 5 keys for a purple victory on Sunday. Key number 1. We after that ass, Goofy. That's right. The Lions are the 5th worst pass blocking team in the National Football League, according to PFF. Vikings are the 4th worst. Great. But the Lions were already down tackle Taylor Decker, as well as all-pro center Frank Ragnow, the pride of Chanhassen. But Lions OC Anthony Lynn also said on Thursday that left tackle Penei Sewell probably is going to be out. And even if he does play with that dinged-up ankle, he's going to be severely incapacitated. So even with Michael Pierce out, the Rushmen come out and play. Should be able to get after Jared Goff's ass, shut down the Lions' running game, especially since DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams, their top 2 running backs, are already dinged up as well. And honestly, if the Vikings give up 100 yards on the ground to this offensive line and this running back room, and especially if the game script is such that the Lions are able to run the ball, it's bad. It's bad. The Vikings have given up 100-plus yards on the ground in each of the first 4 games this season. If it's 5 in a row, cancel the season because it's over, baby. Sayonara. Next up, key number 2 for the Vikings to get a win on Sunday. Bring back that love and O-line. On the other side of the ball, Vikings offensive line fell flat on their asses Sunday against the Browns. Dust yourself off and get back after it, man, because the Lions pass rush took a big hit with linebacker Romeo Okwara going on injured reserve after tearing his Achilles. They still have Michael Brockers and Trey Flowers and John Pennicini, who always seems to give the Vikings problems. I think he's really underrated, the pride of Utah, as well as rookies Aleem, the real deal McNeil, as well as Levi and Wuzariki, who I really liked in the draft process. So they got talent there, but losing Okwara, massive blow for them. But this is a get-right game for the pass protection. Rashad Hill is probably going to start at left tackle. Can Christian Darrisaw get mixed in just a little bit? But can Ezra and Ole get back up after a very poor showing against the Browns? Can Brian O'Neill continue to be that stonewall, even though he gave it up a couple times against Cleveland? Can Bradbury be that Grim Reacher again? Also, Detroit is 24th in the league in rushing yards allowed. If Dalvin plays, great. If he doesn't, whatever. Madison can be that hammer, can grind out some yardage and close out the game. Also, the Vikings should be able to make some hay and protect Kirk Cousins against this Lions front 7. Next up, key number 3 for the Vikings to get a win on Sunday. The JJ and Thielen show should be dynamite. KJ as well. Throw him in there. Vikings passing game should be on point against the Lions. Detroit is 31st in the league in net yards per attempt allowed. And as a team, they're PFF's worst graded coverage unit at 29.3. They already lost Jeff Okudah, but that might not be a bad thing. But Price, Parker, and Oruwariye are less than ideal. Add in that their pass rush is going to be muted with Okwara out. It could be yum time for the Vikings pass catchers. And I think Jefferson is looking for another big flex game. He's had 2 really solid games in a row, especially against the Browns, even though it was a very tough situation. So I think that he could just go off. Like, is that the 200 game? Are we saying 200 and 2 TDs for Justin friggin' Jefferson Sunday against the Lions? Would love to see it. Would love to see it. And he can get that if, number 4, Kirktober take 2. So Kirktober did not start out great against the Browns, but there's still 3 games left in this damn month. Lions are 29th in the league in terms of points allowed, giving up just under 30 points a game. And if the Vikings can't give more than 7, fire everyone. I'm borderline serious. But Cousins should get good protection from the offensive line. The Lions couldn't cover anyone if they were given a poncho, and the Vikings should be ahead and have the ball for the bulk of the game. This is the get-right game for Kirk Cousins, where the first 3 games of the season, he was playing at a high-ass MVP level, and have the Browns game be an anomaly, have it be just a little dip in the road, and all of a sudden, whoo, to the moon, baby. That's right. Lastly, key number 5 for the Vikings to get a win against the Lions. Don't take your foot off the gas. Like, don't let the Lions just hang around and get back into it late in the game. Don't get a 3-point lead and then try to run out the clock, Zim, and score some second half points for God's sake. Average teams will beat the Lions. Good teams will beat them by 10 plus. Great teams step on their throat, make sure that They don't have a chance to get up off the canvas. 20 plus, have there never be a doubt. We're going to whip somebody's ass. Can we just have that game? It would be so cathartic. And then you could be like, oh, it's just the Lions. Well, you could have played a tight game against the Lions. Could have lost against the Lions. Final score prediction. I think a lot of things get right. I think a lot of things get right with this team. I think they get up off the canvas. They're much better than the 1-3 record showed, even though you are what your record says you are. I think this is finally a come-to-Jesus moment for this team. I think this offensive line gets back on track. The running game is great. I think Dalvin plays a little bit, but then once the game is out of reach, they let Madison, maybe Kenny and Wangu, have a little time to shine. And also the passing game just goes nuts. I think Cousins, Kirktoberfest is back. Jefferson has a huge game. Thielen catches a touchdown again. And that defensive line, Daniil and Everson and James Lynch, they get after that ass. Give me Vikings 41, Lions 9. Woo! That feels good, man. Feels good to say. Now, can we see it? Can we see it one time? Can this be the start of momentum for the rest of the season? Whip the Lions' ass like you're supposed to. Go down to Carolina and shock the world against the resurgent Sam Darnold and Diamond Joe Brady. Can we do that? Go into the bye at 3-3 and then completely turn heads, completely destroy and upset the apple cart and break things and whip somebody's ass the rest of this way. Let's go. Let's go. This team is too talented for this piss poor of a start, so it all starts on Sunday against the Lions. Get right. 41-9. Come on, man. But your thoughts and our thoughts. Also, let us know your final score prediction in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Support that work. It's Friday, baby. Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull, woo, production value.